What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris and
Hannah.
Nanas. So today I was on Marketplace looking at third gens as usual, even though I've been, taking care of like stuff and the chickens and whatnot, and trying to get the homestead together and getting everything ready for winter and all that. Came across a guy that was selling a shell of a third gen 87 IROC, no, sorry, 90 IROC, 2-port 350 car, G80, G92 package, 4-wheel disc brake, like every option known to man. Well, it was his dad's car, I guess, one owner. He ended up parting the car out, and his name is Jim, and he took the rear end out of it, and he pulled the motor and trans out of it. He sold the hood. He sold a whole bunch of stuff on it. And he basically is just getting rid of the shell. It went from $500 with the title to no title and free. So me and Hannah are on our way. We're getting ready to go right now. It's like 10 minutes from my house. We're going to go grab it, snatch it up onto the trailer, get it home. And then I got to go with my brother-in-law's, go over to Big Vestas so we can eat dinner and get back home and get ready for tomorrow for Monday. And I got to get this car ready to get cut up and gone. I'll probably cut it up right there on the trailer and just leave it in pieces on the trailer, more than likely. Put bricks on it and jack it up and get it up on there and make sure that it's all good where it's at. I forgot to grab the jack, but yeah, so we'll see you in a minute. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know what it is, Chris. And I'm gonna go over this car that I picked up, this IROC. Like I said, it was a gentleman named Jim. His father's car, one owner, gave it to his little brother. Little brother was driving his normal daily driver. I guess he wrecked the daily driver. The father had given this IROC to the brother, and the brother ended up driving it in the winter time, and eventually it was given back to the father, and then it was parked for 5 or 6 years in the driveway with leaves all the way up to the bottom of the floorboards. So here she is in all of her glory. G80, G92 car. Looks like Jim took the motor, the trans. AC box is still there, so I'll probably pull that out. Saw that. Strut tower braces. I just popped that whole hole clean out. Look, gone. Battery tray is gone. I mean, even the fenders. So I was hoping that the fenders would be halfway decent, because I need some, but I'd say not. Subframe, I probably will, hopefully I'll be able to even unbolt the subframe from the body. Looks like the power steering line is leaking all over the damn place. I'm kind of glad I got it home. It does have a quick ratio Z steering box, so that'll get sold. Does have the halfway decent. I believe this car, I can't remember if it was a, what year this is. I think he said it was a 90. I think, yeah, it's a 90. It's a 90. So this has the newer style freaking windshield washer, the pump. Oh, look at that nice mouse nest right there. I mean, even the brackets is just, it's horrible. I'm not really too sure what's inside the car. I know the gas tank's there. He had lifted this up. It's funny, it's got an Apple sticker in the back window. He had lifted this up and it stayed up. And I don't know what happened. Now it's just, oh, that's probably because of this. But there's a starter, and it looks like, I don't know why, but looks like he took all the accessory brackets right there. The radiator's there, that's nice. Carpet's not too bad. Damn, if that whole corner wasn't ripped off the headliner, I could reuse that. Some plastics still here. As you can tell, it wasn't really fun getting this thing up here with no rear end on it. Northern Illinois University campus parking services from DeKalb. Parking ticket. Ooh, naughty, naughty, naughty. Can't even read it. But rear hatch, typical rust on the underside. Thing's pretty toast. So this car is basically, it was a car that was just given to me so I could strap it. Yeah, there's some plastics. It's like the dash itself is in pretty good shape. Steering column's still there, headlight switch. But as far as I know, looks like there's like cheap Camaro seat covers laying on the floor over there. I don't really know. Yeah, I gotta get this thing. The doors are even rotted on it, which really sucks. It's funny because this is basically the same car as the door that's right there. You can see my finger pointing right there. It's the same door. But yeah. So I mean, it's super rusty. Fenders are gone too. I mean, it's completely shot. Hole right there where they normally go. I mean, hell, even look at that. Look at the roller for the door. Ridiculous. Freaking floor pans smoked. I mean, this is literally the funny thing is I get home, pack it in the driveway. Great part about it is the guy only lived 10 minutes from me. Crazy part is though, I ratchet strapped it there up around the subframe there and down, and I had it hooked here, and I get home and I had this thing ratcheted tight, and I just used the winch to hold the back end down like how it is now in the same exact spot. I had it here, and I don't know how the hell that happened, but somehow that strap came loose. So if I would have took off too quick, this thing could have slid off the back of the trailer, but I highly doubt it because it was a pain in the ass to get it up here. But got a good marker light, another good marker light. They're in really good shape, surprisingly. And actually I thought these were great. Yeah, they are grand black stripes. And if anybody knows anybody looking, I've got a buddy who has a Phoenix Graphics kit like this that has the gray High Rock decals that he wants to get rid of. But yeah, once I get into this, if anybody needs any parts, I mean, surprisingly, like, the bump stops are still there. Try to get the gas tank out of it. It's funny, it looks like it's got has new rotors and shit on it. When you pulled the IROC rims off and I put the rollers on, it didn't look bad at all. But yeah, this thing's smoked, to say the least. I might even try my hand again at removing a windshield without destroying it. Who knows how that'll go. Highly doubt it'll go very well. Never seems to. Looks like somebody had wired some speakers together on some extra shit. And the funny thing is, if I ain't mistaken, I think Mr. Jim forgot an integral part of, very important and integral part of the whole system for the motor and trans to even work. Because looks like he took the harness, but if I ain't mistaken, no, that's a different module because it's mounted in a different place. As I say, I thought he didn't take the he didn't take the computer to run the motor, but I'm not too sure. Looks like, it's funny, it's like he cut the power window switch off on this side, kept the switch control, but he left the one on the driver's side. That makes no sense, but whatever. It's what it is. Now I just have more gray interior, more shit that I really don't need. But there's plugs hanging down there, which means he probably did get the freaking whatchamacallit, the computer. Floor mats aren't original to the car. Them would have brought some money. But so there we have it, folks. Another kill car. I do have another one I was supposed to go get. The guy's been playing around. Quick update too. So far, chickens. Well, it looks like they've been knocking all their they've been knocking all their freaking bedding out. Hey girls, see, look, my chickens, they got huge. These things are monsters. They were like literally this big when I got them like a month ago. Sorry, like this big a month ago. It's been like a month and a half and they're already super huge monsters like that. And they come out because I'll go and I'll move one of the cars and there'll be a lot of worms and shit in the ground, and I'll pick them all up and throw them in there and they go fucking crazy for them. But yeah, so chickens are doing their thing. Been cleaning up around here. I'm trying to ripen my tomatoes that have been growing to make some more salsa and some more good stuff. Bebe Impala here soon. I'm gonna be going and getting another motor for it, and dropping it off at a buddy's to get the motor swapped out on this because she wants to start driving this again, and I will probably sell the Hyundai to my mom. Shop space, I just got to buy a garden shed so we can move some stuff out of the garage shop space area to make sure that we can get the G6 flip car over there and get everything done that needs to be done on that, so that I can get that gone, sold. And like I said, this thing, somebody wants the windows, back hatch glass is going to get busted and scrapped, and then I'm just literally going to sawzall the whole car up because there's not one sheet of good steel on this. I mean, granted, if you wanted like, I don't even know, like good firewall section maybe, and even if the seam there is starting to rot, I mean, for the most part it's shit. If I don't pull the steering column out of it, it don't seem to be too floppy. Pull the dash out of it, that seems to be pretty good. I did have somebody who wanted to buy one, and like the last minute when I went to pull the last bolt, the plastic bracket broke off, so it kind of sucked. But I'll pull the brake booster out, I'll pull the canister out, I'll keep the Z-box. Got a Z-box sitting over there on the ground, and I'll put all that up for sale. And the AC box, it's funny because you rarely see these. I could get this rebuilt I just got to get it out of these brackets. You rarely ever see these. They're always scrapped on these cars, but it even still has the freaking line. I don't know if I'll be able to get that off, which kind of sucks. And this actually had the oil cooler on it too, where it goes down to for the 352 port that was in it, which he kept. Also did a thing, went and bought some new rims and tires, good used ones that actually hold air for the lawn tractor. I'll probably mow the lawn tomorrow, and then I'll be taking a little trip here in a bit, a couple days or so. Today is Monday, the 7th or 8th or something like that. I don't even know, one of them days. But yeah, I got stuff I want to go through. I got rims and tires here that I need to swap out. Get some rims and tires swapped out. We get a good one on one of the other rims, and get those on Ruby, so I can get all this stuff up out of here. And I want to kind of clean this area out. I got a couple K members over there. I got a good strut tower over there. I don't want to toss that, but I do have the other one where I cut a section out that somebody wanted, and I shipped it to them. This one over here, I cut the section out of it. It still has a good, little bit of surface rust, but a good battery tray. But I'll probably just cut it in half, scrap that as well. I don't know why I keep doing this. This fucking thing. It's a good rear impact bar with hardly no rust on it. It shouldn't be outside, and it's just sitting outside. That door needs to get scrapped. I'm on the hunt for some parts for Space Ghost. I got a hood for it coming. This one's got the bubble rust here, and you can't really see it except for right here where it's cracked, but there's a dimple there and a dimple here that aren't supposed to be there. And I do have the tent that I'm supposed to put up over it, but I haven't done that yet. Just got a lot to go and do, and it's supposed to snow this weekend, so I don't know. But yeah, garden tent's here. But yeah, so there's a little update on what's going on. I didn't forget about you guys. I did that giveaway of those detail kits. I still haven't got around to even getting everybody's info to be able to ship them. Got a lot going on. Had issues with the house, some issues with some drains not draining properly in the house, and I also had issues with the roof. I know you guys can't see it, but there's like moss up there growing, lifting up the shingles, so I got to get this special spray that I got to spray on the roof to kill the moss. And then I got to get like a strip of lead, because as you can tell there's like moss on the ground right there, right here and stuff. But I need to get a strip of lead and tack it to the top so that it stops growing on that side of the house, because the other side of the house actually gets light and it doesn't have any moss, and that side has no problems with any leaks. Just the moss, you know, grows up, lifts up on the shingles, then the shingles fucking, you know, water gets underneath, finds a nail, and then boom, they leak. And it's not cool when you have water dripping into a light socket in your bedroom. Water and electrical don't mix. But yeah, so yeah, this is the plan. Got to get a shed. Also going to be buying a huge run for the chickens. I'm also going to be probably buying another chicken coop. The run I'm getting is going to be like, I think it's like 6 feet wide, 6 or 8 feet wide, 12.5 feet long, and like 6 feet tall at the peak. It's fully encaged with fencing like this, the whole thing, top and everything, where no predators can get in. And the back section, which will be toward their fence, has a tarp, so I can put their coop sideways like this along the fence, and the whole run will go this way. And then I want to get another one and put it in the position that it's in here, where the way this one is, I should say, to where I can actually get more chickens, because they usually don't lay eggs until they're about a year old. So I got time, but you know, trying to be self-sustaining. You know, a lot of crazy shit going on in the world, and like I said, been doing a lot of stuff, and you know, all the stuff with that thing, you know, and I'm now, you know, there's just a lot, and work is crazy. Like I said before, I didn't know if I was gonna have a job. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I couldn't pass this up because it's free scrap, and you know, the scrap place right down the street, so it's free metal, free money, even if it's only 40 bucks. I mean, I'm driving a block and a half, you know, and taking my time to cut it up. But yeah, so yeah guys, I want to get the run for the chickens. I want to get the shed so I can get everything out of the shop space and get it stored, and then got some stuff I got to do on the wife's car, shocks and struts, little stuff, a little front valve cover gasket, nothing major. Check out the brakes, maybe there's like a weird squeak. And I gotta do the pads and rotors and the stuff that I got for that. Pay my guy to come over and do a complete detail on the outside, the inside, the rims. And I gotta put a set of rims on it and get the exhaust and figure all that out and get rid of that. Get this guy to my guy. Get Bebe over to my guy with a new good used engine, so that we can get this back on the road. That'll be another car out of the driveway. So this will be gone, that'll be gone, then it'll just be the trailer, and it'll be a hell of a lot easier if I want to do anything. If I want to bring another car, I ain't got to worry about the issues of moving 100 different cars. But I will tell you, that damn winch, I don't care what anybody says, they talk about all that, you know, synthetic braided and bullshit and cable snapping and all that, man. I don't believe none of that bullshit. That thing's a fucking monster. I love that thing, man. It ripped that thing right up there, but it did get caught on the lip. It got caught right here on the lip. I don't know if you see the drag marks, but it got caught right here. We had to jack it up, and then it just rolled on the jack and drug it right up there without a problem. But got a couple guys doing some renderings and some stuff for some pictures for some shirts, so we can get some shirts and hoodies and shit made for the channel. I know I've been MIA like crazy. It seems like it's been like 2 months. I think it's been like 5 weeks. I went from 2 videos a day to 1 a day, which is only Saturday's videos now, but I'm gonna try to get back on it more. It's just, there's a whole lot going on. I got a lot of weddings going on. I just had a family member pass away, so I might have to go to a funeral. So I mean, it's just been a lot, and nothing I can really do about it. You know, it's unforeseen circumstances, like I've said in the past. So just bear with me, and I'll get back to the content, and you know, we'll get everything going, do what we do on these 3rd gens, and just keep it moving. You'll see more content come along, and hopefully we can get one of these guys over into the shop space after the daily drivers get fixed and everything's good with them, and we can get some really good content going. So like, subscribe, hit that share button, drop a comment down below, let me know what's going on. And like I said, all the P.O. box information is in the description down below. Hit that little arrow, that drop down box, you know, send me info, send me mail, I don't care, whatever, hate mail, whatever. But yeah, see you next time.